What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a 30-minute arms and abs mat Pilates class. If we've not met before, hi, I'm Margaret, I'm 27, and I'm a certified Pilates instructor. For today's class, you need one slider and a set of light weights. If you have those things, great. If you don't worry about it. I'll give you alternative options as we move throughout. We're gonna go ahead and get started just by coming all the way down to the mat. Today, we're actually gonna start in a seated position with the knees bent and feet out in front of you. I want you to take your feet so they go about hips distance apart, and then walk your feet away from you just so you can create a little bit more space right through the front of your hips. We'll take hands to the backs of the legs, and we'll take 4 big deep breaths. It's an inhale as you press the chest forward, lift the shoulders up, reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. And exhale as we round through the spine, pressing the back of our body towards the back of our mat, and then tucking to the chest just slightly. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, you sit up nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head up. And then exhale, we'll round things back. Good, we'll go for 2. Big inhale, sit up tall. And then exhale, round it back. Good, for 1 more, inhale, sit up tall. And then exhale, we'll round things back. Awesome. With that last exhale, let's go ahead and sit up tall 1 more time. You'll reach your hands so they go out in front of you, fingertips reaching nice and long. Inhale here, again, reach the crown of the head up, find a nice tall spine. Exhale, you start to roll things down to your mat, and you're gonna go all the way down. I need to pull my feet in just a little bit. We'll roll down through the back of the body. Shoulder blades go down. As your shoulders go down, your arms will reach back overhead. Good, head comes down as well, and then we'll circle the arms out and around by our sides, reaching the hands towards the tops of your legs and rolling yourself back up to seated. Now, hopefully you've got a little bit more room than I do. Of course, I whack everything around me the second I circle my arms. We're doing this 3 more times. We roll it down, shoulders go down, head goes down, arms reach back overhead. You'll circle the arms out and around, hands come to the tops of your legs as you roll yourself back up. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale right here. Exhale, you roll all the way down to your mat, shoulders down, head down, arms reach back. Circle the arms out and around, reaching towards the tops of the thighs. You come all the way back up. Just for 1 more, we roll it down. Shoulders go down, head goes down, arms go back. You circle those arms out and around, and then roll it all the way back up. Now, once you come back up to seated, you'll flip your palms so they face each other, and we'll start to reverse the direction of those circles. As we roll things back, you open your arms out towards the sides of the room, shoulders go down, head goes down, arms come up above the shoulders, fingertips to the ceiling. We'll press the hands down towards the tops of the thighs as we roll ourselves up. You can slide the hands right along the tops of your thighs as you're rolling up. We'll go for 3 more. Sometimes I have a thought and then my mouth can't catch up soon enough. Good. Good, we'll go for 2. Oh my gosh, open the arms. Shoulders down, head goes down, arms come up. We press the hands to the tops of the thighs, roll ourselves all the way up. Let's go 1 last one. We bring it down. Arms come up, we press the hands down, you bring it all the way back up through to seated. Good, from right here, let's open up through the knees. You can take a little fold forward, reaching for the feet, pressing the chest down towards your mat. Awesome. Okay, from right here, let's bring the legs together. We're going to bring both knees down to our mat. I'm going to grab onto my lighter set of weights just because I know where things are headed, but these are my 1-pound weights. If you have 3-pound weights, go ahead and try it, see how it feels. Your knees are going to come about hips distance apart. We're going to press the front of the hips forward, tucking the tailbone under. We'll roll shoulders down and back, take your hands down by your sides. I'm way too close to my reformer for this. We'll take an exhale, press the hands back behind you. Inhale, pull the hands forward for chest expansion. Inhale, you press back. Exhale, you can pull things forward. Good. And we'll just keep moving like this. We'll be building off of this movement. So if at any point things start to become too much, you come back right here. Okay? On the next one, let's add on. You press the hands back behind you, hold it right there. Keeping your hands pressing back, you're going to reach your hips back towards your heels. You're going to come back up through seated and then bring the hands outside of the hips. And we'll keep moving like that. Press back, hips go back towards the heels. We come back up to kneeling and then take the hands back in. Okay, let's just keep it going like that. And I did that one a little bit funky. Hands press back, you keep the hands there, reach the hips towards the heels, come back up to kneel, and then hands come forward, okay? And you just keep going like that. If that's not so much for you, if it doesn't feel good on your knees, you can stay up in this high kneel, or you can go back hips to heels. You could even sit cross-legged and omit this little hip lift. Good. We're adding on to this just one more time, okay? And we'll add on right here. Okay, we press the hands back, pause right there. As you reach your hips back, you'll start to bend at the elbows, hinge forward from your hips. Exhale, you press the hips forward, you press the hands back, and then you'll bring your hands right outside of your hips, back to your starting point. I'll keep going with you. We press it back. You're going to go hips to heels, bend the elbows, hinge forward, slight diagonal lean. We press the hands back as we press the hips up, and then pull your hands back by your sides. Keep going like that. And I'll keep it nice and slow. Okay, good news is we will move through this another time, so you will have a second opportunity to practice this one. Good, let's go for 3 more. It's 3. Oh, I forgot the bend at my elbows. Not every rep has to be perfect. As you can see, my reps aren't perfect either. This is 2. Last one, press back, bend the elbows, lower the hips, press the hands back, lift the hips up, and then bring your hands by your sides. Good. From right here, your right knee stays down, your left foot is going to step forward. You'll reach the arms out in front of you, and we'll start to take a bicep curl. If this position's not for you, keep both knees down, or you can come down into a low kneel. Arms reach out in front of you. We'll exhale, bend at the elbows, pull the hands towards you to find a bicep curl. Inhale, you reach the arms right back out. Exhale, we take it in. Inhale, you'll reach things out. Good. And you'll just keep moving like this. We'll keep this a nice high curl with elbows up in line with the shoulders. Again, if it's a little too wobbly, just readjust. That's okay. Meet yourself where you're at. Okay, if balance is something you're working on, maybe try a couple reps right here and then bring that left leg back down to a spot that you feel comfortable. Okay, if you're ready to do a little bit more, we're gonna do it. I want you to tuck your right toes under. Next time that you take a bicep curl, you're pressing down into your left heel. You're going to lift up into a lunge. You pause right there at the top. You'll reach the arms out. You'll bend at the elbows, come back to curl, drop the right knee down, and then release the arms. Okay, we bicep curl, lift up to that lunge. Arms go forward. Elbows bend, and then we take things down, release the arms. If that's not for you, don't worry about it. We're just moving through this 4 more times. For 3. For 2. Can you hear my squeaky floor? I can. This will be our last one. Bicep curl in, stand up to lunge, reach the arms out, bend at the elbows, and then take things all the way back down. Good. Once you come back down, untuck the right toes, let your hands come down by your sides, and then step your left knee back. We'll move through another round of chest expansion, not the crazy combo one, just a regular chest expansion, and then we'll hit the other side. Hands behind you, we roll the shoulders down and back. We'll just go for 10, press the hands back, and pull it forward. We'll go for 9, for 8, 7, 6. Good. For 5, it's super tiny. For 4, 3, 2, Last one, everything comes in, left knee stays down, right foot steps forward. Now just check in with your legs. You want your legs to be about hips distance apart, so you really make sure you have enough room to stay stable, right? A big base for your stability. Arms reach back out in front of you. You flip the palms up, draw the belly button up and in. We exhale, bend at the elbows, pull the hands to you. Inhale, you reach the arms back out, just a bicep curl. Exhale, we pull it in. Inhale, we reach it out. Now, maybe right away you feel on this side that things are a little bit different. Maybe you feel kind of wobbly on that right foot. I know I do. I feel myself rolling out onto the outside edge of my foot. Okay, so just slow things down. Check in, see how things feel. Do you feel like you're pulling over towards the left? Do you feel like you're pulling over towards the right? Can you even things out? Can you press evenly between the right foot and the left knee? Okay, on this one, we're gonna add on, so let's tuck those left toes under. We'll bicep curl, press into the right heel, lift up to lunge. Pause right here, reach the arms out, bend the elbows back in, and then drop back down to your mat, release the arms. We'll curl and lift, reach the arms out, bring the arms in, and then take it all the way down. If that's not for you, that's okay. You can stay right here, or you can stay in your high kneel or even a low kneel. I'm just gonna make you do 4 more. It's 4. Good, we'll go for 3. For 2. And then last one, we bend the elbows, stand things up, reach out, take it in, and then you lower all the way back down. Good. Arms come back down. You'll step your right knee back to meet your left. And again, we're going back into our chest expansion. Knees about hips distance apart. You press the hips forward, tuck the tailbone under. Hands behind you. Again, you press back, you pull forward. Press the hands back, pull it forward. Nothing else moves. You're really just moving from the shoulder to the fingertips. So if you feel like your hips are pressing forward, or you feel like your chest is pressing forward, we've gone a little bit too far. It's pretty tiny. We'll start to add on right here. Press the hands back behind you. Hold that tension. Hold that squeeze. We reach hips towards the heels. We bring it back up, and then your hands come back by your sides. You press back, hips go down, hips lift up, and we take things home. Good, press back, we go down and up, take it in. Let's go 3 more, and then we add on that last time. For 2, press back. Reach hips to heels, bring it back up, pull the hands forward. Last one, we press it back. We go hips to heels, we bring it up. Hands come forward, now we add on. We press the hands back. As you're reaching hips to heels, you fold at the hips, bend at the elbows, press everything back up, and then pull your hands by your sides. You press it back, pause. Bend the elbows, hinge forward at the hips, find a nice diagonal, lean forward, press it back up, hands come by your hips. Let's go 3 more. 3. For 2. And then last one. Oop, forgot my triceps press. Press it up, pull it in. With that last one, you're sitting back from the hips. We'll just bend at the elbows and then press it back for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we'll bend the elbows, bring everything up. Take a second, take a breath. We'll grab our weights. You're just going to put them off to the side. And then from right here, we'll make sure we have one of our sliders somewhere around. Your hands are going to come forward so that you find a plank. Left foot goes back, right foot's going to find its way to a slider. I want to make sure I get my other one out of the way. When you're ready, you're going to pop up into a plank, tucking the left toes under, shoulders on top of the hips. We'll start off right here just by pulling the right knee in. and then pressing it out. We'll do that 4 more times, then we add on 4 for 3 for 2. Last one, you press that right leg back. You're going to keep the right leg straight, sweep out by your side, pull it back in, bend the knee, press it home. You sweep out, bring it in, bend the knee, press it out. Without your slider, you're just stepping your right foot out, pulling in, bending the knee, stepping home. We'll go for about 3 more. It's 3 for 2. Last one. Good. Both knees drop down. We'll find a child's pose, and then we're gonna hit the other leg right away with that plank. Now I'm gonna flip around. If you have room on the other side of your mat to move through the left leg, that's where I want you to go. When you're ready, you're popping back up to plank. Left foot finds your slider. Okay, we bring things up, tucking the right toes under. We'll start off here by exhaling, bending at the left knee, pulling the knee towards the elbow, inhaling to slide it out for 4, for 3, 2. Last one, we add on here, sliding that left leg out and around, pulling it in, bending the knee, pressing things out. We slide out and around, bring it in, bend, and press for 3, for 2, last one. Whew! With that last one, both knees come down. We reach hips to heels. You'll find a child's pose, pressing your chest down towards the mat, pressing into the heels of your hands. We'll take a big inhale, fill up with air. Exhale out, go ahead and let things go. Awesome. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to walk yourself back up to seated. Make sure you've got your weights around. You can put your slider off to the side. We'll just sit our hips down onto the mat, and then we'll take a nice little roll down, okay? So just take a second, get situated. Like really, it's more for me. The extra seconds, they're really more for me. We'll take weights into our hands. You're going to lift the knees up above the hips, finding a tabletop position right away. Shins parallel to the ceiling. You'll reach the arms up above at your shoulders, and you'll give me a big exhale. Press up into your crunch, hands outside of your hips. Inhale, you'll lower all the way back down. It's a big exhale. You press up. Inhale, you'll take things right back down. Let's go for 4 more. It's 4. For 3. For 2. Last one. Good. Okay. Now with that last one, you're just going to come all the way back down. Take a second. Reset and breathe. We'll take a big exhale to crunch up through head, neck, and shoulders. You'll lift right up about to the tips of your shoulder blades. Now we're going to be holding in this crunch, so I'll give you a couple different options as we continue to move through. Legs stay where they're at. We'll take an inhale, reach the arms back overhead, biceps by the ears. You'll press your hands back down and then open your arms out to T. Bring it in, reach the arms back, pull it forward, reach out to T. Good. Okay, if it's a little bit too much there to have the legs lifted, drop your feet down, drop your head, reach the arms back, and then out. Okay, that's always an option if you want to go one leg in tabletop and then work on getting both legs to tabletop. That's fine too. If you're ready to do a little bit more, we are going to do a little bit more, adding on some choreography through the legs, okay? Next time that you reach the arms up, biceps by the ears, you're going to kick the right leg up, kick the left leg out. Everything comes back through center. We'll open the arms to T, left leg goes up, right leg goes out. We'll pull things in. You go right leg up, left leg out, reach the arms back, biceps by the ears. Everything comes in, left leg goes up, right leg goes out, arms go out to T. Okay, let's do 3 more each side. It's 3 and 3. We'll go for 2 and 2 Last one. And one. Good. With that, everything comes down, shoulders down, head down. You can hug your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath. Good. Okay, when you're ready, one more addition to that series. Knees come back up above the hips, arms reach back up above the shoulders. It's a big exhale, crunch up through head, neck, and shoulders, hands outside of the hips. We're right at about the tips of the shoulder blades. If that's not so much for you, keep your shoulders down, keep your head down. From here, we kick both legs up and you'll start to scissor switch through the legs. Just switch and switch, switch and switch. Good. We'll keep switching right here, and when you're ready, we start to add on with the arms. Switch the legs. You're going to lift the arms up, biceps by the ears. You lower the arms down, and then open the arms out to T. And you'll keep moving like that. We reach the arms up, biceps by the ears. We lower the arms down, hands will go out to T. Okay, let's do that 2 more times. Arms come up, biceps by the ears. We press the hands down by the hips and then open out to T. I hope I said 2 more because I'm not doing more than that. This is our last one. Reach the arms back, bring the hands in, open arms to T, and then bring everything home. Shoulders go down, head goes down, knees hug in towards your chest. Maybe you rock a little bit from side to side. Maybe you just take a deep breath, however you see fit. From right here, weights are going off to the side, and make sure they're really off to the side. Feet will come forward towards the front edge of your mat. We're going to reach arms up above the shoulders. Take an inhale. Mentally prepare. Exhale, we're going to tuck chin to chest. You draw in from the belly button, press into your hips, press into your heels. You'll come up to seated, and then you're going to inhale, round forward a little bit through the upper back. Open up through the knees, finding a forward fold. Awesome. Okay, from right here, when you're ready, you're going to bring yourself up into a tabletop position. Swinging the legs back behind you. We'll go knees underneath the hips, tops of the feet pressing into the mat, wrists underneath the shoulders. We're going to take an inhale right here just to arch at the back, open up through your chest. No, we're not in cool down yet. Don't freak out. We'll exhale, press into the heels of the hands. You're going to curve the spine up like you're an angry cat. Hold that curve up the spine, reach hips towards the heels. You'll inhale, pull it forward, come out of that curve. You'll arch at the back, open up the chest. Exhale, we press up and away. We'll reach hips to heels. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, arch the back, open up the chest. Exhale, press up and away, reach hips to heels. For 1 more, we inhale, arch. Exhale, we press up and away. And then we go hips to heels. Good. With that last one, we're going to come back into that same plank series that we did before. So grab onto one of your sliders wherever they are at. I'm going to move my weights all the way off to the side because they were in the way the first time. Hands come down, your left foot finds its way to the slider. Okay. We tuck the toes under on the right side. You pop up into a plank. If you'd prefer to be down on the right knee, take your plank from right there. That's always an option for you, whether I say it or not. Okay, when you're ready, we'll go for 5 knee pulls on the left side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we add on. You sweep that left leg out and around. You pull it in, bend the knee, press it out. That's 5 for 4. For 3. For 2. Last one. Good. With that last one, you're just going to keep the slider where it's at. Left foot comes onto your mat. You start to walk your hands in towards your feet. Anchor your heels down. Take a second, take a breath. And then from right here, really stealthily, we're just going to turn things around. Unless you have room on the other side of your mat, your hands are going to come down and you'll walk your feet out to plank. Maybe you hit a down dog first. Shift the shoulders forward. Hopefully you've got your slider somewhere nearby. I did not. If you want to drop your left knee down, drop it down. Same thing on this side. For 5 reps, we pull that right knee in. We slide it out for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. We reach it back. You're going to sweep the right leg out, bring it in, bend the knee, press it out for 4, for 3, for 2, woo, and then last one. Good. With that last one, your foot comes back onto the mat. Bring the knees down and then press your hips towards your heels, reaching the arms long in front of you. Good. Take a moment or take a couple of moments, some big deep breaths. Maybe roll out a little bit through the wrist. I know it was a little bit plank heavy. Sorry. Whew. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to pull forward. We'll lay all the way down onto our mat. Chest comes down, forehead comes down. Open your feet up so that your feet are about mat's distance apart. Press into the tops of your feet. Press into your hands and your forearms. Whew. Okay, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and just guess that you guys need an extra second too, right? I can't just be alone. Well, drop the chest, drop the gaze. You'll press into your hands and your forearms, lift the chest up off of the mat. And then inhale, take it right back down. If you can press up higher than me, go for it. Let's go for 2 more. Press up and away. And then lower down. We'll go last one, press up and away. Good, and then bring it right back down. We'll squeeze the legs together, press into your hands, press yourself all the way up, and then reach hips back to heels, finding a child's pose. Awesome. From right here, we're bringing ourselves forward. You'll find a mermaid position on your mat. I know you guys, if you're doing the mat class, you probably didn't do the reformer class on Monday, but I ended up doing a 10-minute cool down on Monday because the full class was that challenging. So I'm gonna give you guys a relatively long cool down. Right leg goes in front of you, left leg goes out by your side. We'll reach the arms to T. We take an inhale, shift over towards the right hand goes down, left arm reaches up. Exhale, we're just gonna pull it back through center. Don't worry, I'll give you the counter stretch at the end of this. Right hand goes down, left arm reaches up. You'll press things back up to center, both arms reach out. Good, and just keep moving like this. Good. On this one, let's add on some rotation. Right hand goes down, left arm reaches up, pause right here. We'll rotate down through the left shoulder, left fingertips tap to the mat. You'll open back up towards me, and then very carefully, you press yourself back up to seated. Let's do that 3 more times. Right hand goes down, left arm goes up. We rotate down through the shoulders. We open it back up, and then you'll press all the way up through center. It's in this moment, I'm very happy that I chose to use my 1-pound weights and not my 3-pound weights. Because, ouch, that would suck. We'll go up and over towards the right one more time. Rotate down through the left shoulder. Both hands come to your mat. Walk your hands out towards the corners. From right here, we inhale, bend at the elbows, lower down towards your mat. Exhale, you press up and away, lift the chest, lift the gaze. For 2 more, we drop it down, and then you'll press things right back up. For 1 more, we lower, and then lift. Once you get here, right hand stays down. You're going to open up through the left side, press yourself all the way up, and now we get to reach the left hand for our foot, for the ankle, for the mat, and reach the right arm up overhead. Good. From right here, we're just gonna bring it back up to center, reaching the right arm out. I want you to sweep your arm out in front of you, reaching the fingertips towards the top left corner of your mat. Your left hand is still reaching for your foot or your ankle. You're going to open the right arm out, and then we go up and around. It's kind of nice. See, I'm nice sometimes. I have to laugh at myself though. I'm just I feel like when I get into a creative rut, my classes just become harder once I come out of what I feel like is a creative rut. And I don't mean for it to be that way. Sometimes it's just what happens. Let's go for 1 more. Good, but hopefully this class was at least manageable for you. Good, 1 more time. We're just going into that side body stretch. Good. When you're ready, we're pressing all the way up to center. We'll swap out the legs. We'll hit that same thing on the other side. Have you guys noticed yet from doing my classes that a mermaid stretch is my favorite? Have you learned that about me? Is it painfully obvious? Reach the arms out to T. We inhale, shift over towards the left, reach the right arm up. Exhale, we press back up to center, and you're just coming back up to center. I almost forgot. Reach the left hand up Left hand down, right arm up and over. Oh my gosh. This week I've been just like on one with my mirroring. It has not been in check. Might be, everybody. Good. On this one, let's add on rotation. Left hand goes down, right arm goes up. We'll rotate down through that right shoulder, tapping fingertips to the mat. And then you exhale, open back up. We'll press it all the way back up to center. Let's do 3 more like that. 3 more feels right. Rotate down. Open up. Ooh, press it all the way up. My shoulders are just like not happy with me. I'm filming this on a Wednesday, so I taught an arms and abs class earlier this morning, and my body's like, wait, more arms and abs? What's wrong with you? Ha 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 ha. Anyway, on this one, we're gonna come up and over. We rotate that right hand down, both hands to the mat. You can walk your hands out towards the corners. We'll inhale, bend at the elbows, drop down towards your mat. Exhale, press up and away. Just for 2 more, we lower down. And then we'll press up and away. For 1 more, we drop it down. You'll press up and away, and then from here we open up through that right arm. You'll press all the way up through center, and finally, we get to take our counter stretch, reaching the right hand for the ankle, for your foot, or for the mat, taking that left arm up overhead. This is always the side for me that it just feels like, I don't know, like the exercise equivalent of nails on a chalkboard. To me, that's how this feels. When you're ready, you press it back up to center, keeping the right hand where it's at. We're going to sweep the left arm out around in front of us, reaching towards that top right corner of your mat. You'll open it back out, and then we take that counter stretch. Good. We go up and over, sweep the arm out. Good. You can make it nice and dramatic for 3 more. 3. Good. For 2. Oh my gosh. And then last one. Oh, wow. Okay. Everything's fine. With that last one, you're just bringing your left hand down towards the mat. You can pull the right leg in, take any other stretches you feel like you need, but you are all finished with me for the day. Hopefully you enjoyed this workout. If you did, as always, please let me know down in the comments. Remember, you're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you in our next video. I just can't resist.